Hello and welcome to another MCO update on Doge. The Doge chart has rallied in three waves from the April low, from this support zone, from this trend reversal area, and yeah, we've seen a somewhat healthy looking ABC rally to the upside, which formed the top recently around 26 cents, which was here just a few days ago. Yeah, so I'm tracking different wave counts, obviously, but this is the one that I'm tracking mainly because we have a healthy looking three wave advance, as I said, labeled as an ABC structure. And that C wave to the upside has reached also a target zone labeled here or shown in blue between 24.3 cents and 31 cents. And this is a standard target zone for such a C wave. As I said, labeled ABC. That C wave should normally reach the 100% extension. That level was indeed reached. It is possible that something more directly bullish is unfolding, specifically here as shown in the white scenario, this larger diagonal pattern. That is absolutely possible. But then I would need normally the third wave get at least to the 138% extension. So even in this scenario, we likely have not even topped in the third wave. So looking for more upside overall in both of these scenarios, right? I think that's the message. I've got two bullish scenarios. In the yellow count, obviously we always have to be more, let's say, careful when we're dealing with corrective rallies, because it clearly is only a three-wave move to the upside, as I said, labeled A, B, C. And that C wave, that C wave has reached a target zone. And if now a pullback occurs, as long as the pullback remains corrective in nature, so we get a three-wave move down, we can track this support zone between 19.9 cents and 15 cents. So standard support for such a pullback, for such a B wave. And from there, then a C wave rally can unfold. So overall, looking for higher as long as the 15-cent level is holding. This is very important, 15 cents. So below 15 cents, things are changing, and the pullback would be deeper than it really should be in a reasonably bullish scenario. So yeah, if we zoom in a little bit further, you can see that we're tracking this as an ABC structure to the downside. I think when I made the video yesterday, I shared with you that an ideal target for this internal C wave, which is part of the beginning of the larger pullback, right? So I'm now tracking how this pullback in wave B could actually unfold. And you never really know how a correction unfolds, okay? Because there are so many different corrective patterns that can apply. But as long as the movements to the downside remain corrective in nature, we can track an ABC structure. That's typically how I start. And then when we're tracking this as an ABC structure, the A wave would typically be an ABC structure. And then we're tracking a B wave bounce. And then from there, 5 waves down in wave C. So the A wave element is this one. And it might even be complete or nearly complete, because looking at the nanostructure, we have an A, B, C. That can complete an A wave. And typically targets are 100% extension. That's at least where it starts, and that has been reached. So I'm open to the idea that we could be starting a B wave bounce from here, and the resistance is between 23.3 cents and 25.5 cents. From there, then we could watch for a larger pullback. So that's what I'm tracking at the moment. Are we starting a corrective bounce? If yes, then it will likely also unfold as an ABC structure, and the resistance area to watch is between 23.3 cents and 25.5 cents. So between the 38.2 retracement, and the 88.7 retracement. And once we have an A wave completed, we can watch for a small mini B wave pullback, and then it can continue higher. Only a break above that pivot, only a break above that 25.5 cent level would open the door to further upside extensions. And then the next upside levels are 26.7 cents, nearly reached already on the 11th of May. The 138% extension at 28.2 cents, they would be next. Yeah, that's the update on Doge. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. If you're interested in additional updates, more in-depth content, also check out our MCO Global channel, our main channel. get some behind the scenes content, more in-depth analysis, long-term updates, and much more. Latest video is about my latest project to build a charitable foundation. So there is the MCO Foundation, and if this interests you, and if you're interested in how we plan to do good things in the world, then I invite you to walk with us. The process will be documented, and if you want to find out more about that, then check out this latest video on that channel. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.